Hey, 7th graders, we are working on some practice for Objective 4 in rational number arithmetic. So we're going to look through a few examples. What we need to do here is figure out what the question mark is over here on the number line. We can see we have 7 and 9, which is 7 minus 9 is 2, and there's 2 spaces, 1, 2, between 7 and 9. So if we take 2 divided by 2, we get 1, and we can figure out the number line is going by 1. So then we just count down, and we know that the question mark must be 3 on the number line. Good, let's try another one. This is a vertical number line. We have -8 to -4. -8 minus -4 is a distance of 4. And we have 2 spaces. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. That means we're going by 2's on our number line. So this would be -6, -2, 0, 2. And then the question mark up there must be 4. Put that in our answer blank as 4. All right. Our next link, we are figuring out what is equivalent to 10 minus 8. Now remember, one of our rules is we never like to have a minus sign in between because it can be a little bit confusing what the sign of the second number is. Is it positive? Is it negative? So we rewrite that. We take that negative, we put it in parentheses with the 8, and we put a plus in the middle. So we can see actually the first one is written exactly the same way. So that one would match. It is different if we have 8 come first instead of second. Subtraction is not commutative. You can't just switch the numbers around and get the same answer. This one would turn into 10 plus 8, which is not the same as 10 plus a -8. So that one doesn't work. And then again, this one has 8 come first. That one doesn't work. That one doesn't work. Must only be the first one, just A. We'll choose that one. Good. Okay, again, one of our rules is when we have 2 negatives that are right next to each other, no number in between, we rewrite that as a plus. So that actually turns into 13 plus 21, which again is what A is, but we need to check the other ones. Again, they have -21 coming first. We can't switch the order of the numbers. D also has -21 coming first. Can't switch the order of the numbers. It's gonna give us a different answer. This one has a -13 instead of a +13, so that's not gonna work either. So it would just be A again for this one. All right, we're gonna move on to our next link. Okay, we have -5 plus -2.5. Okay, we have vertical number lines. So when we have a -5, that means we're gonna start at 0, we're gonna go down -5, and then we're gonna go down again -2.5. So that's what we're looking for. We're gonna go down and then down again. So A is going up and down, so we know it's not A. B is going down, but it's going down, let's see, it is going down 5, and then it's going down 2.5. So it looks like B would work. Let's check the rest just to make sure. This one's going down and up. That's not gonna work, so it must be B, which is going down twice, like we need. All right, now we have some horizontal number lines. We have a +5.5, so that would be going to the right, and then we have plus a -3, so that's gonna go to the left. So we need one that's going to the right and then to the left. All right, so if we look at A, we're going, this one, you always start at 0, so this one is going to the left and then to the right. So that's not what we want. We have to go right first and then left. Okay, this one is going to the right 5.5 and then to the left 3. Looks like that one would work. And this one, they're both going to the left, which is not what we want. So again, it is B, matches the expression that we had at the top. All right, our fourth link here says fill in the blanks to complete the equation that describes the diagram. Okay, so we start at 0. Always start at 0. We can see we're going up 5, so that would be a positive 5, okay, which they did have for us right there. And then we're going up again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we add 9. 5 plus 9 is 14. So in our blanks, we're going to put 9 and 14. Good. All right, and then this time we have to write the entire equation. Okay, so we start at 0 right here. You can see the first thing we do is go to the left 3, so that's going to be a negative 3 because the left is the negative direction. And then we go to the right 1, 2, 3, 4. The right is the positive direction, so we're going to add 4. Now we actually have to figure out what that equals. I can see the signs are unlike, so we subtract 4 minus 3 is 1. Keep the sign of the bigger number, which is positive, and it's going to equal 1. So we have to put all of this into the blank. Negative 3 plus 4 equals 1. So let's do that. Excellent. And then we'll go to our last link here. It says, which of the following is a correct interpretation of 2 plus 7? Okay, so if we think of we're at 2 and then we add 7, would we go to the left or to the right? Since we're adding a positive, we would go to the right. So is it the number that is 2 to the left of negative 7? Well, no, we don't have a negative 7. So actually both of these are going to be out right away because we don't have a negative 7. They're both positive. Is it the number that's 7 to the left of 2? Well, if we draw a quick number line, if we're at 2 and we go 7 to the left, that's going to bring us to negative 5, which 2 plus 7 is 9. It's not going to be negative 5. So that one's not right. The number that is 7 to the right of 2, if I draw another number line quick, if we go to the right 7, that's going to bring us to 9, which is exactly what that equals. So yes, it would be D. The number that is 7 to the right of 2 on the number line. Try another one of those. Okay, we have negative 5 plus negative 5. Okay, so it says the number that is 5 to the left of negative 5. Let's draw a number line again. We're at negative 5. And then 5 to the left of negative 5 would be this way. That would bring us to negative 10. Negative 5 plus 5, they're both negative, so they're like. So we would add them. 5 plus 5 is 10. Keep the original sign as negative. So it is going to equal negative 10. So it looks like A is probably the one that we want. Let's check the rest of them though to make sure. So this one says 5 to the right of negative 5. If I'm at negative 5 and I go 5 to the right, that's going to bring me to 0. Does not equal 0, so it's not that one. The expression equals negative 10. Okay, that is also true, correct? It equaled negative 10. and the expression equals 0. It does not equal 0. It equals a negative 10. So it looks like it's A and C for this one. And if I would have read my directions carefully, I would have known right away it said choose all that apply. So it's going to have multiple answers. Good. All right, just some examples from your practice. Good luck on those. Thanks, everyone.